welcome back. It is Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So let's go ahead and look at this. All right. This might have something to do with some type of identity or false, I don't know, false accusations or something like this that I'm picking up on. Okay. So I saw somebody just do a video on a warning of somebody that may be looking to get rid of somebody out of their home, or you have a woman and you just can't quite put your finger on something about this female. Somebody is making accusations about a woman molesting or touching children. Now, I want to go ahead and go in on this because I know personally and specifically that this feminine energy, all eternal, that did this video, they're talking about sexual problems or being promiscuous, but this is somebody that just had a white chocolate and a chocolate Snicker along with a spread of condoms sitting on their desk within the past year, talking about explicit sexual things that I know these people, she's a part of this collective people that were watching people and recording people and sending people to people's homes in order to invade their privacy or to participate in some type of indecent actions. These are the watchers on the wall that are connected to some of these, a ring of people, men and women, that have done things to defile people, okay? That they felt like were blind, okay? So I know that this is a part of a ring, and this feminine energy may be like a runner or something here. When they take down these big organizations, or as these older people in the industry die out or die down because of despair, because of the crash that already happened that we're not speaking on, because a lot of things that, again, we used to focus on here in America, we don't get the same pleasure out of it. The fashion industry, it's like people are still trying, but it's not as big as it used to be. The entertainment industry, all these things. So people are dying. Or you remember before COVID, all those people had these leg monitors and things, right? Okay. They were saying it was alleged that a lot of celebrities were on house arrest right before COVID. Now, I feel like this ring of people have been going in, they knew about some type of prophecy here. And I believe that these people were going around marking on the heads of some of these celebrities. Like maybe people died down on security and shit like this because ain't nobody really, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure these people are still, I don't have cable. So I'm pretty sure things are still seemingly going on. But I feel like there's new owners in town. Okay. These are these people that have come up with these things with the Moors and with these indigenous, so-called indigenous people. Some of these are not even really Americans, okay? They're foreigners here. Okay, so I feel like these people are a ring of people that have been a part of some secret takedown in the background. They may have been looking up some of your genealogy, some of your names, some of your information. How much land is your family? How many people are left in your family? Especially maybe even with these people in jail and shit like this. And these people that are homeless on the street and don't really have a family or things like this, right? I feel like they were making claims to the land and also deporting people or moving people out of the land that they would seem would be able to rise up against them. I feel like that's what some of this twin flame stuff that hit some of us really hard, was to get you to fall for some kind of something and then go around looking for somebody, get your head split, and then these people can take your identity. When they couldn't do that for some of us, these people went into secret trust funds, went into high-tech information to find out who is a part of your lineage and things like this. And I feel like as a god, right? And I feel like they started to do something. It could also be this group of intelligent entities that were created. Again, some of these in a laboratory, and some of these people were formed by God before they were placed in the womb. All right. So you have many strands of DNA, and those DNA can lead to DNA of a lot of, for me, I think it leads to a DNA of a lot of masculine energy, but a lot of something about these fathers or these forefathers, or maybe even seven, up to seven. Okay. So I feel like these people found out about those of us that are special, okay? And then they went to work, okay? things that would be inherited to you. So I'm going back to when Britney Spears had that whole $60 million case about a year or two ago. And then also around that time, they had all of these billionaires talking about if they were going to go to Mars or they were going to leave the planet, if they were going to leave their finances to their children. Now, again, we know as the star seeds, some of these people, some of these celebrities and these people that are behind the scenes that, have these businesses and organizations, some of them are your fathers or your mothers or something like this. Okay. So this is why I feel like they spent a lot of money to attack somebody's third eye, your pineal gland, or something about your journey or you awakening to who you really are. Okay. Some of us, I'm thinking some of these orphanum children or something like this, that the orphanum thing goes, they talk more about it in like the, I say previous to the 50s, like the 20s, 40s, 50s, or something like this. But I feel like they did something like this also in the 80s with some of us. Okay. So again, the ones that have shapeshifter, you feel like you've had shapeshifter. I can only speak for myself, but I feel like I've had shapeshifter family members. Okay. Now that they're all coming out the woodworks and being tarot readers and such, right? It's something about me being able to read or look at people's faces and phenotypes. And I can tell like if somebody is a sister, like, I don't know, I could just look at people and tell. I can kind of string things together. Okay. So I was just sitting here thinking about it. All this nastiness is these people want to steal from people, right? They want to put off false accusations on you and trap you around with this invisible cage of a system that we live in right now, okay? And it is to verify or to justify what they have done by robbing some of us behind the scenes. Because I was thinking about this whole energy of a reset. I just watched a mini documentary about Versace, right? And it was something about this where they were saying that there was some big something that happened in somebody's hometown. His family was one of the families that was able to also buy a house, a nice house or something, and a nice car and a TV, where other people weren't able to do things like this. They were able to move up to middle class. That kind of reminds me also of the energy of me and my person, me and my Taurus, that most of the people that I went to school with or were a part of my friend group or something, we were the first to do anything like that. Okay, of our age group, of the people that I grew up around, that I called my friends and my peers. I'm not saying that these people couldn't do it. I'm just saying that I feel like the person closest to me was one of the first people and basically the only ones out of the people that I was close knit with, friends, family, coworkers, schoolmates, or whatever, that was at our age bracket that was able to buy a house and things like this. Okay. So it kind of reminded me of that, because it was saying, but all of these other people had to move out and become coal miners and do all these hard work things, but they were able to, after some type of devastation happened within a community or a land, these people were able to grow into something. So it reminded me of what may be going on right now. Some of these people wanted you to run or feel uncomfortable or that you can't stay or you're different or they're hating on you. But the only thing in 2023 is these people could set cameras in your house and be watching you. Okay. This is a very dangerous game to play here because you don't know who's watching you and how insane they may be. Okay. You don't know who's watching you and you don't know how insane they may be and how jealous they may be. A lot of these people have already went into certain homes, these Queen of Cups energies, and they've seen some people in your family as gems, or they can use for trafficking. They can use for some type of sex industry. They can use for something else. Most of the time it's to make them richer and you be able to have to go back to them for a job. When again, for me, I know these people had something to do with stealing the inheritance from me. It had to take a group of people, something about a group of people to be able to do something like this. And it's just making me think about something. Okay. It's just making me think, what are these people doing? And they're insane. So I just watched this video and it upset me because I know my mind reading abilities go beyond just knowing what you're thinking. When somebody is talking about me, I know what the fuck you're talking about. Or when somebody is trying to insinuate something towards me, I know what you're talking about. Especially when people got a rotten soul so they can't cover up what their real agenda is. Especially when people may be jealous of your beauty. Or they may be also one of these people that while these people were going around snatching things up, okay, when it comes to these lineages of David or these mighty lineages here. Some of them could have been secretly working with secret lovers, or working with your spouse or someone in your house or in your family or your children and things like this, to find out information or to do whatever this is. Some of these people actually thought that they could just kill you or replace you or chase you away and then come and plant themselves in your homes. You know, some of these masculine energies needed these females because they have a heightened sense of being able to see. Some of these people are seers on another level. Some of these people are computers. Some of these people are Medusa energies, where they can have other people be puppeteering to do the work that they want them to do. They may have found some other kind of telekinesis or something like this, or some type of we could be talking about handlers and brainwashers. They took this shit from on high that was probably being used on celebrities and stuff like this, and the celebrities now are using it on regular everyday people. Okay. These are people playing God, matchmakers, shoemaker, dressmakers, or boat makers, or people that are crafting up something here. They're crafting up your lifestyle instead of, and they were the ones that were blocking you from getting these so-called downloads, or these messages. I call them messages, okay? They call them downloads because I feel like some of these people are computers, or they have chips in their brains, okay? But they call them that, I call it messages, okay? So these people move a little bit faster, right? But I feel like I'm an organic fast, like no, there's no energy. Again, if people weren't playing in my energy, playing with my Ace of Cups, messing around with spell work or doing something behind the scenes, it don't get no better than what God created originally, with some type of exercises or something like this that can heighten something throughout the test of time. Yes, again, this is what I feel like has happened. We're in a scary age right now where you're not able to be yourself. People are purchasing parts of your brain and shit like this to give it to their dumb wives to make them look like they're as smart as you, or somebody might like the way you think. That's why, again, some of these people like to watch how we think. I don't know what it's called, but there's a name for these people that dig people's minds. You know what I'm saying? They it's a something maniac or something act. Okay, where these people um they fall in love with people, what is it called, the mind or the way that you think. Okay, and some of these people feel like they can utilize you without you knowing. Okay, so what we're talking about is a very dangerous thing. Now, I said here, I'm gonna get off all that, okay, because I feel like it's some more is gonna come out when we get into the read. But I want to know who this feminine is talking about. There's also something about a fast car being left behind in the ghetto. Okay, so let's see something, okay? Look, King David, I'm telling you, this is what's going on here, okay? There's something very cliche, something about that's something that's bothering me. I'm gonna pull on that next, but right now we want to know who or what all eternal is talking about, or somebody could be talking about with this female that's supposed to be reckless or something, when it's actually them. A lot of these women want to get their hands on your children. They want to get in the house. They want to get their hands on your spouses. They want to get you out of the way so they can bump into your spouses. Some of these people were helping your spouse or something steal your assets or something behind the scenes, or a kingdom spouse, or someone that's another spouse, or somebody that just knows who you are and you don't know. Some people know who these star seeds are, who your daddies is, what would be coming to you if somebody passed away. That could be secret. Okay. A lot of these people have infatuation with you. If you're a most high energy, or I consider myself a original most high, OG, original God, and I feel like, again, those are the people that are at the most risk here. Because if these people can't own you, they're looking for their new slaves. And if they can't own you, okay, or purchase you, which you don't have enough dollars in your fucking world to even purchase me. No man shall fucking buy me. Trade, steal, loan, kick out, whatever the fuck you want to say. So these are people that it's their ego, because they didn't like the way you came out with your confidence. It may be your beauty. It may be that you are the full package, regardless if you displaying it to the world or not, because you know that there are energy harvesters, and you know that there are people that are stealing people's intellectual property out there. So you don't want to show your whole self to the world or showcase yourself to the world until you feel like you're safe to do so. These people know who you are, and they wouldn't be watching and hawking and stalking and looking at you in the background here. But let's see if these people are trying to block somebody's money or block their path or something like this, or turn a bloodline in reverse. Even if these people think that they know your lineage, a lot of these people are projecting, talking about your family, this, and it's talking about their families. A lot of these people are projecting their disgusting, vile ways. A lot of these people sat here for 2 years, 3 years, 10 years to wait for you to do something that would incriminate you, and they couldn't find you doing something. So now they're making something else, something up. These people think that they are above the law. They think that they're running things. And these are just people that went to school with you in the 5th grade or something. Or they might be also a collective of you being made by some science lab, or in a collective or something by man. Okay? As these children that would take over the world. But again, some of those people blocked you from being able to be a part of whatever this is. All of this mingling and these orgies of meetings or bed meetings or whatever they were doing, they blocked you from being a part of that. Because they seen your light or your power. They seen how wealthy you were going to be. And so these people that already have been millionaires, or they might already still be, decided to go in and take something from an innocent person. They wanted to be the judges. These are the thieves and liars and the den of brooding vipers that thought they can be the ones to judge you. Like it says in the Bible, who are you to think that you can judge me when you are thieves and liars yourself? These are people that had access to these records or whatever the fuck this is. It could be even the stuff that these presidents have hiding out, or maybe they were trying to hide some of this so that people couldn't attack certain people, or they could have been hiding this so people couldn't attack certain people or gain all information about somebody. They could, or somebody could have been doing this so that they can secretly go and scoop up this shit because they know who you are. Don't think that, I don't know about you, but I know that these presidents and these world leaders know who the fuck I am. I know that some of these people have energy harvested off of me, or they know who I am and what kind of energy I harness. At least. So this woman is going around here saying, and I know who the fuck she talking to, because I know God already showed me she just did a run. She is one of the top runners. Okay? That go around here and collect up assets or uses somebody's ID. It's so funny that my ID is missing. But this feminine energy do look a lot like my cousin Tiffany. So this could be a clone, or this could be, again, a southern region person from the bloodline or something like this. But this person is not who is supposed to be getting these finances or this upgrade right now. I know that. Neither is this unpacked Janice. I know that these two people have something to do with blocking me from something, hiding something, or stealing something, or waiting for me to die so they can take something from me. I know that they cloned this masculine energy, and I know that I heard his mouth, his name come out of all Eternal's mouth. And I know that in the vision, I already saw that they cloned this Taurus and probably had this Taurus, again, in reverse here, okay, in the Hermit card, okay? Well, it's in reverse to me, but not you, okay? That these two women possibly, and this cosmic, it's a couple of women, we'll just put it like that they could have linked to this masculine energy to leave me out of something, because they could have also taken this masculine energy from the home 7, 10 something years like this ago, and just thought that I didn't deserve to know about an inheritance that was coming to me. This could also be somebody else's story, this part, where I feel like I'm picking up on some people came to someone about an inheritance and somebody decided to not include you in your own inheritance and to run off with a group of people that would let this person know how they can scam and get this money. And somebody is a part of a certain bloodline. These people need this in order to continue in the world because they get hunted down, or these people need to reinvent themselves or put themselves on high or get these inheritance and work for a family business or something like this in order to, you know, move themselves out of these communities after they have been raped and pillaged by their own family members, neighbors, and all these other people that have been plotting and planning around them. And once they get this money, if you're saying something about it, then your life could be at risk. And these people already know this, because some of these people are these types of people, but they just didn't come from the same lineages that I did. They didn't come from greatness. They're not a king of kings. A king of kings in this day should be fucking straight. You hear me? This is somebody that's somewhere attached to you. There is some type of wealth here that's going to have you set. This is what we are just reading about them stealing from God in that portion of the Bible and blinding these people here. So this woman is sitting here making accusations about somebody touching on some children. And I know what they're trying to do because I know she's working with some of this team that's working against me in the background. And I'm glad I have never touched nobody's fucking child. People trust me with their children. I have taken care of children in my lifetime, and I have never fucking touched. And I know these people have been watching. I have never inappropriately touched or harmed or tried to make feel good, groom or none of that shit. Matter of fact, with this fucked up new technology, sometimes I have to tell my daughter, oh, you don't sit like that, or you don't sit on me like that, or I don't like when you come and do that, or don't do this, or don't do that. Because some of these the programming that they doing on some of these children right underneath your nose is to cause something like that, to even maybe even have a man say, well, or a female, because again, they're both could be both genders can be molesters, but I feel like they do some of this shit like this to see if an adult, because I always wonder, why do people do that? Why do people do that? And growing up, they used to say, did anybody hurt you or do anything like this to you? But I was watching, and you know, you'd be like, no, didn't nobody hurt me or something like this. But I was watching a documentary a while back about grooming, and that these people, they don't hurt the child. They don't, some of these people don't even penetrate or something. Actually, they, whatever they do to groom these children, they do it to they do things that tickle or something like this or make them feel. So if a parent say, did anybody hurt you there, or did anybody do, you know, they don't think it was hurt because it didn't hurt. You understand what I'm saying? So if you really study the psychology of a pedophile, you'll find that some of these people don't do hurtful things. They do things that a child would think feels nice. So I had to start asking my children at a younger age, probably well, a long time ago, because they're all these children I'm talking about, they're all grown up. So I had to start asking them, did anybody do anything that make you feel good? Did anybody do anything that hurt you? Did anybody do anything that would make you shy or embarrassed or feel some kind of way or weird or creepy? Instead of just saying, did anybody hurt you? Okay. So again, I have always had, I don't think that, I don't have any clear visions where I can sit here and tell you, you know what I'm saying? I've always had maybe dreams or premonitions or something of something, or maybe something in the back of my mind or something. But again, some of us suffer from being um, um, under brainwashing. Okay, so there could be something that happened to you, but they could have washed it out your memory here. Okay, but what I'm telling you is that I don't recall anything like that. So it's not like something like that happened to me and I would do it to somebody else's child. And it just ain't, I was somebody that was overly protective of my children when they were growing up, to make sure that nobody did that with them. Like making sure that they didn't spend a night at people's house that much if I could help it. You know what I'm saying? So again, somebody could be I'm thinking God is shedding a light, some of them tarot readers that are working with your family and your friends and people in your community. Nobody should have to be in the country like America. That's why you shit turning into a third world something, and have to worry about if somebody put false accusations on you about something like this, which is fucking serious. Because somebody wants you out of a town or out of a house or something because they would prefer to be the wife to your husband or to your fucking wife. It's have to stop. It has to stop somewhere. If somebody chooses to do something, that's their fucking business. But that's why a third party situation is very fucking dangerous. Because you got nut fucking jobs out here. And you got people out there that's money hungry, that just only thinking about the money part, and they're not thinking about the rest of the harm that these stupid fucking crazy relentless need they fucking necks, these females. Especially, that's what is bothering me. These people can't have their own children. And that's why I told you about the whole thing with this agenda with transgenderism could be something else, because this could put another stigma on society that could be very fucking dangerous. These people are out of line. And the way they do it is very cunning and very sneaky and very subtle. And if you're not very fucking sharp, or you're not a God that is all seeing God, you cannot see it coming. Now, this may be also what happened to people back in the, this might be why somebody like me would have to come and shed light on the situation. where some people got put in jail for no reason for life or something like this, or they had their children taken for no reason or something like this. It was these type of people, these vampiristic, these cannibalistic individuals here. They just need you locked up because they did something very fucked up and stole something, and they don't want you to bring it up because they don't want to get caught. And these are big time people, man. They're not really big to me. They're small and wimpy and liars and thieves and nasty people. But to some of you, they may want to look like big time people. Some of these people are in the media and things like this that have had their hands on people's wealth or inheritances because they thought they didn't know that you maybe didn't know that there was another faction or fraction to your family dynamic or something that you may not be privy of. That some of these children that are finding out, oh, your parents aren't your so-called real parents or something like this, that again, you may be of some of these star seeds that some of these people couldn't make it to heaven, or they had to stay out of heaven or something like this, or they had to retire from some type of industry or something. And so they had to be the ones that take on these other children while these other people went out and did their thing. And now they feel like they want to come in and they want to own things and they want to run things and they're going to do it their way. And it's very fucking disgusting and relentless. Some of these people look your age, but they're very much more older than you. They've gone through this rodeo several times, but they are not the ones that were supposed to be important. The important ones didn't get to be important, more than likely. You didn't get the finances and the money and the things that was due to you or the abundance or whatever this would be. You never lived a nice, lifestyle where you just was spoiled and could buy everything and had designer. Like, you didn't have that kind of lifestyle, but the people that are coming after your riches, they did. But they just knew that it's something richer in your blood. It's something about your DNA, something about your light. Even though they had a more upstanding or like debutante type of lifestyle growing up, some of these people, they still didn't like you because of your light or the gifts that God gave you. So these people came up with a plan to start to extract energy from you or me so that they can be on top right now when God was going to be placing his children in certain positions here. Page of Wands, news flash. Some of these people are already settled in and settled around with your money, houses, land, and things that belong to you. They know the ins and outs of these land patents or this other shit. And if you found out about it, you would probably be ready to rip these people's heads off. This is that Louis and Marie Antoinette off with your fucking head energy. I feel like they already took down a Louis, but what about the Marie Antoinette that said let them eat fucking cake? And they may be on that shit this lifetime as well. And a lot of these people are stars. They live longer or live on and on. Somebody keeps wanting to trap somebody or Jesus into saying something wrong. The wrong thing that Jesus would have said back then and possibly even now would be telling you guys this type of stuff. Not the people that's making false accusations because now this man that they done made all this money with or something still don't want to leave you because they got this money now. They probably split whatever they did with these people, gave them their portion to help them get whatever it was, and then sent them on their way. And they might have thought that some of these people could have married them for a green card or married them so that they can they can't testify against them or something like this. All right. Crafty counsel, people of the earth. These are some of these individuals here now. They might have used my energy to break doors open and break shit open, or maybe there's masculine energies too. But these people definitely came up with some scheme here to wipe out some type of bloodline here. And these are the most high energies. So that's why you'll never have a real industry that's going to be on top the way that they used to be. Because you got people that don't know nothing about, they want it so bad, but they don't know what to do with it now that they have it. Because it's not in their blood. Have it. because it's not in their blood, it's not in their nature. So now you become some type of pawn or property that they need to get a hold of you. Well, then, damn, why did we do that? Well, let's just go through technology and see how we can obtain this person's energy anyway. And we could just act like them. I don't want to be myself. I want to be her. Honey, can I be her? Please. What kind of ideas is she thinking about? Stop her YouTube channel. Stop her YouTube channel. Because I want to be having more views. If you let her say something, then she's going to grow bigger than me. These are supposed to be independent people that are really codependent. They really need other people to speak up for them. They really need to lie and manipulate and try to throw people under the bus in the real form. They mad at me because I'm telling the truth because I can see through your ass. God see everything. I guarantee you it ain't no motherfucking lies in what the fuck I'm saying. Or no manipulation. I don't need to be cunning because I'm too brash for that. I just speak what the fuck it is. But these people are working hard on whatever this is. I want to be her. I want to be her. Well, look what she said on her YouTube channel. She said something bad about me. Can you get her blocked off of Instagram forever? Please. But the real thing is these people been stealing. Working hard on it. Very much crafty counsel against someone. Bitches like that need their fucking teeth knocked out. You want to sit there and try to lie about a mother. You don't know nothing about no mother. And that's what I'm saying about this energy. Somebody got mad at Marjorie Green because she said something like about a person, okay, with a child or something like this. And the people got really mad. But again, like I said, if you're not a natural born mother with a womb, you're never going to have that connection with a child that a person with a womb that birthed a child. You could find out that you might have birthed a child. Somebody could have planted, again, galactic beings or something like this, or different underworldly beings, otherworldly beings. Somebody could have even planted somebody else's seed in your womb, but nobody would be able to tell if you waking up to this because you're not going to change your way against that child or nothing like that. The love don't chisel down or melt down. That's what I'm saying. Some of these people is not fucking right, man. These are not a people. They are not a fucking people. They're meant here to kill and destroy. Message. They're here to kill and destroy. We talk about this little rinky-dink shit around here, but it's some bigger shit going on now. And these people work on councils, and now they have secret societies. They all paid in. They put money in, shares in. You know what I'm saying? And so they stick together in the system. This is what this is. This is why the problems with Judah in the judicial system was going on. They didn't want you to know what these people were doing. They sold Joseph off because he knew what they were doing. Something about Berlin. Somebody could have sent somebody or want you to go to Berlin or Dubai. These people these places might be also a key word for places that are really here in America. Okay? I'm telling you, all this shit is about stealing, man. Queen of Cups energies in reverse. Let's see if this is Two of Cups. So like some type of unions or something like this, or something with your heirs or heirs or being heirs of, or inheritance or inheritance. Energies of people being put under mind control or back in some type of, captivity or mental captivity or something, or mental bondage. Okay. Somebody did try to leave a child out and a mother out of a situation, but it didn't work. And then it's over at Ace of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands is going to be going to jail. Okay. If this Queen of Wands better hope that something, that they do go to jail before, again, something else come for their ass. I'm telling you, I don't feel the same way these people sending people out. God is sending people out to we'll just say cause judgment. And you don't know what the fuck that can mean. They better hope that they do go to jail before whatever the fuck this is that's about to be unleashed. Like I just said, without even seeing this card here, come for their ass. That is a rotten, nasty bitch. They mad. Their names is written. God already showed me the prophecies of what these people was doing. That's why their names written in notes all in my Bible. Because it was being shown to me what they were doing back then. I feel like now some more posts are coming back out in my memories here that are lining up with what I already said. But again, I'm hearing release because I don't know. Somebody could be saying release because somebody you could be finding out, or somebody thinks that you finally got the confirmation that you needed, that a spouse or something passed away. Okay. Some of you are with clones. Your original person is gone. You know the thing that's giving it away to me? But somebody wants you to make you, and some of these people are living on. They fake their death and they're just living on with your money now. Or with money that they retrieved and they didn't think that you should partake in it with them, even though you were with them when they only made a couple dollars a week. You see what I'm saying? They'll make it seem like you a gold digger, but go marry a whole gold digger. They got money for whores, but can't feed the poor. Wife and child at home. These people have been reprogrammed. They're not thinking on their own. This is kidnapping on a mass level. A lot of people have kidnapped celebrities and brainwashed them or mind controlled them. Okay. Now, again, somebody could have just came up with a code or something. If somebody knew that these people stole from somebody, all they had to do was come up with a code, or secretly behind the scenes, they could have went in, we could have went in and said, hey, we already know what the fuck y'all did. Maybe you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you ain't got it all to get back right now, but you're going to be on this program. This is bill number, whatever the fuck this is. And y'all going to have to do whatever you got to do to get this shit back. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make some kind of something here. Some of that bitch better have my money energy. You're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? So I already know by those lyrics that somebody like a Rihanna could have went through this same situation. But these are the people that, again, sometimes hurt people that was taken advantage of, hurt people and take advantage of other people. And then again, when it says, God says, don't be boastful, and people think I'm being boastful when in some of my posts or something, that's my creative writing, just like it's their creative writing. Now, we could think that it's a real thing, that this person went through this thing like this. That's just what it makes me think. But that person could just randomly been writing that because it's a prophecy. But I say it could be both. Temperance, it could be both. Okay? But people get all in your feelings when you say stuff in my creative writings online, but celebrities say it in their music and we listen to it all the time. Okay? So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what somebody got to say about my creative expressions and writings online. In the way I express myself, because I'm not going to sit here and talk in cold to nobody. I want to see what comes out. Ace of Wands. So now this is a problem because your government. This may be why, like I think it was Tina Turner that had to go over to another country or something for a couple years till something died down. This is what happens. Okay, when everything that you has been destroyed. Okay. Damn. If I were a boy, go out and date girls. So yeah, these men been out here on some shit. It's just what it is. And the people, some of us that they look at as masculine energies, because I feel like early they were trying to see who's masculine and feminine energies. And even if they figured you were more of a masculine energy, and so these men would want something more docile, that means that they should have catered to you more to make sure that you straight for this next chapter. But they didn't. They discriminated. And they allowed these men to go around and do whatever it is they want. And then call a woman out or record her on things and tell lies on her and things like this. Okay? Because of your form. Some of them, they know some of us are masculine energies. More heavily. Even if we have a female form. But that doesn't matter. These are people that say, why are you discriminating? Oh my gosh. But this is about to be an end to that shit right there. Some of these people were supposed to be giving you guidance or something, and they didn't because this is how they wanted it to play out. But we ain't done. We ain't dumb, and we ain't done. And these people like this, I'm going to make sure they go underneath the jail. And then some of these people, like All Eternal, look like she from Africa. Maybe she could go back to that one. The one overseas, not what you trying to call Africa here in America. Unless it's all really here. They just go over there for recordings. Telling you. And then people say, oh, you can't be one of us or something like this because you just opened up your mouth and told. Well, you know what? These people ain't. You see what I'm saying? Either people going to do some shit about it or they not. I'm telling you, I'm going to be that motherfucker that you thought was late to the something. I know I'm about to get my shit. You going to motherfucking pay me. I know that part. So is this person sitting here trying to say, yeah, because somebody want to steal something from somebody? A tower moment. It wanted to come out here before. This is going to be a tower moment for these people. Because they could just stole it and left it alone, but they're still antagonizing. They're still trying to fix it. Just said right here, a snare. They're still trying to get you in a snare here. Okay. Somebody's trying to work hard to fix something here. Okay. Somebody is working hard to fix something. Okay. Somebody is saying, I'm sorry for treating you this way, but they've been saying this on and off. It's somebody that's like on pins and needles or something because they've been saying this shit on and off for 2 years. They've been knowing for 2 years that they did something. They've been saying that they're going to make it right or I'm ready and all this other shit, but they're not. You can't trust these people to do whatever the fuck this is until it's already done and in front of your fucking face. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. Somebody could have tried to leave somebody behind or something like this. No child left behind, but they did leave a child behind because they seen somebody's blessings. And these people that, oh, damn, this all we got? Well, damn. Well, we're going to go ahead and just see, you know, what we can do to hinder this person and take from them. The Eight of Pentacles right here in the upright. Somebody is working really hard on this, but this could be somebody that's working really hard on getting a child out. Like this making me think about like airlifting or something like this. Okay. That's funny. Airlifting. Lifting up in the air. Okay. I don't know. That just came out like that. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles here. Oh, this a foul bitch. And she deserved every moment of jail time until she get deported back to whatever country that she originate in. Because I know my people and that don't look like my people. I can't wait. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Somebody might be like, oh, it might be a masculine energy that's connected me. Oh, I like her or I love her, or they just feel bad because they got to do this to people that help them do something or whatever this is, or they become friendly with. Take your ass with them. Definitely. You could have. You got a choice because I know these bitches been doing spell work. You got a choice. They don't. They don't. So again, you could risk your one little chocolate drop that's out here doing this shit and slandering somebody, and I know what they're doing, who they're talking to, and who their dealings is, or big motherfuckers, or you so-called think you big niggas is gonna be going down for it. And I'm not even talking about just people with no dark skin. We got the Four of Swords here, okay, with this crafty counsel, okay. So again, I'm hearing life is good energy here. So somebody might be chilling, you know, chilling out here in the park or something like this here, sitting in the park or chilling in the park. All right. They're thinking of a master plan, whoever this is. Okay. This person is by themselves trying to chisel or think of a master plan or something like this here. Okay. And some of these women also are trying to get you stuck because I said, wait a minute. If somebody so loved the world that they gave their only son or something like this, or if this is somebody that's playing God, okay, that did this time, it would be more valuable for them to keep that energy in the community to traffic somebody. This is like, let's see, what I'm picking up on is families could have, it's acting like they sacrificed their son, but really they did a fake death. This person goes around and reap the benefits from their rich but blind to the fact that they're rich wife. So while this person is out doing something, these people could have been also secretly behind this son's back, trafficking this child or mind controlling this person or this wife or something like this, okay, in order to benefit off of them. All right. I'm thinking before you awaken and know who you are, they can probably mind control you. So you might do something. Some people may have been promiscuous when they were, it just always brings me back to when I was 17, I did what my mother told me. These women have been mind controlling their daughters to be in a certain way. maybe even to make them seem unstable or unhealthy or something like this. But then when you get of a certain age and you know who you are, these people cannot mind control you anymore. But what they can do is drug you and send people in on you, and then say that it's you. Say this masculine energy is off, and they supposed to make it come a clean drop and come back into the household like they never even fucking left. They just was about had their head down, getting whatever the fuck it was to be getting. You don't see no difference. You don't see nobody got no money or nothing around there. They might even still go to their everyday job if that's where they're going or something like this. You're not gonna see this. Or there's clones, and these clones just go off and they just start a whole nother life somewhere else. It's just the bottom line. They don't come back and say, hey, I have something for you or nothing like this. If you think the FBI and the CIA ain't on that shit or covering up or turning the other cheek or something like that, you out of your fucking mind. So again, somebody was doing magic or dark magic on someone to block out some type of discovery of something or some kind of news or something like this or some type of invitation or whatever this is. Okay? This could be a will, like where they read the will out to somebody. Okay? This could be like some kind of thing like these people always do or something. Okay? Is they tried to come in and invade or messing with time travel to block somebody from getting some type of inheritance or business. Because some of these are like cycles in the matrix or some shit like this, possibly. So that's what this is. So then these people turn themselves into gods to a certain extent. Because it could be somebody in San Francisco that's already 30 years ago did this shit and they just lived off their life and changed their name and started all over. There could be somebody in Texas where the second cycle that they stole from this person, they went to Texas and built a whole family or something like that there with that money. And this time somebody could have went to another country or something with your finances or something like this and they set up shop there. But either way, you don't end up with anything. And this has been going on for decades or something like this. There's another show, another witchy kind of show. Now, I don't think it's that witchy. No, it is a little witchy. It's not Discovery of Witches, but it's damn, I can't remember what it is. But it's about soulmates or celestial twins or something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember. And the woman was scamming even in there. And that she was claiming some inheritance or something that didn't belong to her or whatever. I mean, these people are going all out, boy. Changing their appearance. Some of these people, you wouldn't recognize them from 5 years ago on their YouTube videos. They changed their attire, the way they dress, the way they carry themselves. Well, of course, if they got all this money, you know what I'm saying? That's what they would be doing. But, okay. So, again, somebody was stealing here. But I feel like somebody is going to be victorious with getting something back here. Somebody's going to be able to get something back because this Knight of Pentacles is coming in here and he has this pentacle in his hand and he's basically like, here, just take it, goddammit. Just goddamn, shut up. Just don't say nothing else, goddammit. Because I'm the type of person that if I really had a spouse or something and say somebody said, you know what, you got to come with us now. We gotta tell you something or whatever about something or whatever, but you got to come now. You can't wait. You got to come now. You can't even go home and tell your children or nothing. And they say, well, we have a special program or something. Matter of fact, we have a clone or something that we're going to sit at your house and we just need you to come with us to do whatever this is. Unless something like that happened. But if you just if somebody came up to you at work and told you this shit, like, yeah, we found out that, but we don't think your wife is, or your mother. Let's say this. Say a mother energy calls somebody and says, you know what, I got to tell you something. You know, we never told we never told Rebecca that she was adopted, but her adopted father or mother just came back and it just so happens that she died and she left her millions of dollars and we don't think that she would be prepared for it, or maybe, she'll be mad at me because I didn't tell her about this, and maybe she won't want to give money to me. So, what do you? I don't know. I don't know what you want to do, because remember, these are karmics. These are people that are in the crevices of society or whatever here, and there's a reason why. The ones that want to come up in here and come above you real high and put you down real low. Okay. We don't want her to know, because she gonna get mad at us, and then she ain't gonna want to give us nothing. So what do you want to do? Do you want to ride with us and get this shit? You could sign for her because you her spouse. So whatever. You see what I'm saying? How easy that would be? Now, I would be the stupid bitch that would come home if somebody said that to me, or if they said that about, like, Dante, if your spouse named Dante, yeah, same thing. Dante, we didn't tell him this or whatever, like this or whatever. Even if somebody came up to me outside randomly and told me that shit, and I came home, you see what I'm saying? I wouldn't do this with anybody, but I look at a spouse as someone, okay, when it comes to something like that, I should tell, just even for my own safety. I might get around these motherfuckers and trust them for a minute, but as soon as we collect all the money, they say that nigga gotta go, and then they gonna dead me, and then I did all this for no reason. I betrayed my spouse on another fucking level, not no everyday or even regular shit that is a betrayal in a marriage. Okay. This might be hiding money, having another bank account or something like this, an infidelity, a one night stand. These are things that normal fucking people go through on this earth. We're talking about something totally fucking different. And if you have abilities, or you're an empath or something, you're even at more at risk, because again, once you figure out or you pick up on the fact that your real person is not there anymore, and then you start getting these messages from source that things are changing and people have changed and things like this, and you start coming to a realization and you start speaking out online, then that can put you in danger. Because although you might be thinking you're talking about somebody else's story, you may be talking about your story, and people might be waiting to see if you're talking about your story. You might really think, I know I'm talking about some of this shit as my story, but again, some of this stuff is not. So you could be somebody that come on here and just say, yeah, you, collective, you, but they're really talking about, things that they're involved, or something might resonate with them, right? But again, even if you're somebody that just says, yeah, you, and never put it with you, but you talking about you still could be in danger, because these people might think that you do know and you talking about you, but you might know, but you might not know, and you might just be revealing it. It could go any way. But now you a target. Now you on a blacklist, not because you did anything wrong. It's because somebody's trying to hide out a multi-million-dollar inheritance that you never received. And they know that you are God. They know that you have foresight, or they know you have insight, or they know something. They just, whenever these people think that they can give up on the direct laser beaming to your brain so that you can't use your whole full brain to capacity. You see what I'm saying? Whenever they get tired of doing this, or whenever they're busy doing something else or tricking off, right? Or they just don't want to. I got one that sees, one that can see. Who do you go to? You gonna go to the local police because they've been watching you to make sure your ass don't really leave or trace what you've been doing in town and everything like this, because motherfucker don't want you to really get away too far. They don't want you to stay either. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers is kind of like on, it's that shit when motherfuckers on drugs or something, they come around you and you like, what the fuck? Hold on, what you want? Wait, okay, what you doing? Why you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Or somebody might be like a psychotic or something, and they come around doing some crazy shit around you. Like, okay, I ain't trying to be like, I ain't trying to be rude or nothing. But I'm just saying, if you keep doing that shit, you're making me nervous. Something like that. Okay? So we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. All right? It all falls down for these people. The fourth, this is the Ace of Swords here, and this is the truth. Somebody's grandmother or ancestor is pissed off about whatever this is. Some of you might find out that there's a cross between your ancestors. That it could be like shit. Your spouse's ancestor could be your ancestor. Their great-great-grandmother could be your great-great-grandma. You see what I'm saying? There's some shit going on here now. But I thought that was so distasteful and so fucking disgusting, what I saw, because I knew exactly what this woman was trying to do. I knew it. And it's a sad thing when you live in America and you don't know that you've been imprisoned mentally or something, meaning you can't see the full spectrum of the world. colorblind, all these silly ass things they use to try to make you think it's somebody that can't really just see color. Their eye vision is a little bit blurry. No, this is programming that they're doing to people that they have no business doing it to. And God sees you. And that's why your shit that you're doing is not going to last much longer. All of these are root keywords for something the fuck else. Even when people are talking about all these boats and stuff. These people are teaching large masses of people behind the scenes or mentally, once they get you hooked or subscribed to their channel, they're also teaching these people subconsciously how to take you out. These are militaries. This is a militia. America is at war. This is warfare. And that's what the fuck it is. And you just like, you just mad at another black woman. No, I don't look at them as a black woman. Or so I look at these people as invaders. Cunning, slow, this is like, I'm telling you, this is dangerous business that these people are dealing with here. Seven of Wands. Okay, somebody could be defensive about something. Somebody could have done something with somebody's DNA and their children, swapped out children, whatever this is, kidnapped, rotated children or something like this or whatever this is. Okay. You might notice, like, if your child is really good at, like, drawing or something like this, they might be, like, drawing a lot, you know what I'm saying, and things like this. You might notice their pattern change, okay? Somebody could have used a child to just remove a child for a DNA test, can come out improper so they can win a case, and then a couple weeks later, your child, you notice a little bit more of a difference in your child, like they're a little slimmer than they was last time, or this, and that. Some of these children are already AI children. They got buttons in the back of their fucking necks or some shit like this. These people are psychotic, man. And then all of a sudden you'll notice a change, in that child or something like this. But it's so subtle. We got the Four of Swords here, okay? But we also got these scissors for the Two of Swords. This is this God energy. So again, this could be somebody putting on the full armor of God, because somebody could be also having your person laid out. And these things could be like some kind of scanning machine, like a CAT scan or some MRI, or somebody could be scanning, because this is what this is making me think about right now in this one. Somebody could be having your person locked up in a facility and they're going through their memories or their Akashic records or something. Hell, they could have a version of you doing this. All right, cutting certain memories out or something like this. This is like them kidnapping two gods or something here. All right. They try to leave this woman out in the cold and this child. But somebody is thinking about somebody. Something about putting two heads together, or two people that fill up each other's cup. They were made to get compatible with each other. And that's just it. Okay. So we have this Ace of Pentacles. This could be coming from a grandfather or an older gentleman or something like this here. Uncle or anybody this could be coming from. It's just a grandfather clock here, okay? It's just a grandfather clock, but this could be, like I said, a masculine energy that's of the old world or older energy. Yeah, that's cute. It's a nice outfit, too. It's a villain. It's a villain. Somebody said it's the villain era. I don't know. Somebody said villain era. What you want that doll for? You can have it if you want it. I used to sit and play with them things for hours. That and paper dolls. Okay. So again, some Queen of Rods here, they could have did somebody a favor here by trying to block them online and block them from having a follower, a following. Somebody, this Queen of Wands that tried to block somebody from growing or communicating or being a bigger brand or a bigger something than them or looking like a more of a success. somebody did somebody a favor because they could have put a feminine energy in the emperor's energy here, and this person is going to have to pay for what what they've done. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's nice.
It's the girl version.
I know. I like how you did that. Yeah. So somebody could have put somebody into an emperor energy here. Or there could be a crazy local emperor that is protecting this Queen of Wands in reverse here. Could be that. And again, I said, if this is the energy, they can hasta la vista, baby. It's just as simple as that. So somebody could have been doing some shit like this, okay? Or you could be a Queen of Wands in reverse. And somebody could be, or somebody could look at you as a Queen of Wands in reverse. Because the Queen of Wands in reverse could also be somebody that was having a following or was having growth, but one of these crooked people paid somebody out or bought something out for you to be in reverse and not be able to buy or sell. But again, like I told you before, somebody has already been named the beast or the something that the people should worship. Now you could go ahead and question that any kind of way you want. But it's the fact that, again, if somebody didn't, they would not be able to buy and sell. Nobody's saying right there and at that point if the person was right to worship that beast or not, or whatever the fuck this is. We're just saying that that's what was said. Mm. Hell, this Queen of Wands in reverse could be a man, okay? And somebody could be a feminine energy in her masculine energy could be protecting this fucking man. That's what I just heard. The thing is, was this person trying to get something prepared or doing something righteous here? Or were they fucked up? And the way you could tell is if this person already started their life with somebody else with a huge amount of finances when they were tied to somebody else. If this person is still single, maybe they just fucking around, or they still single and they really ain't whatever, then the person may not be, they may not be in the wrong. This could be somebody that was legit, like, damn, they told me I got to stay away from like a year or something like this, you know, get used to having this kind of money or something, and then I could go back and get her or finally tell her or something like this. I don't know. Or, yeah, I thought I'd find somebody else, but I still want her. But how do I inch back into the lifestyle after changing my lifestyle here? Somebody could be thinking that way. Okay. Because I feel like this is really what hunting and gathering could have been about for some tribes. But in 2023, it could look like this. Some of these people could have been seeing that somebody was jealous when they conversated with you, or when they went back home or snuck back home or something like this, and you know they really needed to get this money and they need to make sure they did it clean or some shit like this, because again, somebody like this all eternal, the messages have changed in the past 24 hours. It's like somebody scolding someone, you're a very bad man and you're gonna, no bitch, you got left behind and you mad. You thought something could be something more because, again, you ugly on the inside, and some of these hoes is not that proper on the out fucking side. I don't give a fuck how fancy you dress. You bitch, and this is why I said these people is you don't come for people's fucking kids, man. That's what you doing. You coming for innocent people's kids because you still think you got a chance with a motherfucker that, even if they've been promising you that they leaving and you think the bitch ain't shit, that ain't for you to make that fucking call. Especially for some of these women that don't even know that these people are dealing with people with your fucking likes, with the likeness of you. I told you could put a lipstick on a pig, motherfucker, but it's still gon' oink. We got the Nine of Cups with Judgment. So there could be some kind of energy with some Stern. Somebody's last name could be Stern here. All right. Could be about like navigating or something like this. Or I was just watching something and that really touched me. I don't know why. I don't know why, y'all. I don't know why something touched me. Because I think that might, boating families. Okay. Hold on. Okay, now we got to do a whole nother. Okay, we got to do a whole nother different video. And that's what I came down here. I was going to do this and then do that. And now I'm seeing where it ties together. Because somebody might have a pic. So, Somebody might have a picture with their father, but something touched me because I was watching a video of these men that are like the oldest families of sailors, or what were they calling them? I don't know if they were calling them sailors or whatever, boatsmen. Okay, men that have like boats and yachts and stuff, but black men. Okay. And I said that got to be some cool ass shit. But at the same time, it gave me a flashback of another lifetime why I don't fuck around with the water like that. Motherfuckers be thinking that shit is romantic. But nah. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just sitting out at the lake watching all the boats going by, like, even my dad got a boat. I don't fuck around on them like that. And I feel like it's something about me in the women in the past. These may even be some of the same boating ports that some of these women trusted. So, oh, let's just run away together. And these bitches ended up at the bottom of the fucking lake. You hear me? I have always had, it's not a fear of water, but somewhat of a fear of large bodies of water. It's not even me though. You know what I'm saying? It's something like a, you know okay, how people could feel like they have ancestors around them. It's a heavy feminine energy when I get near water, but it's a danger. It's something like that's a overshadowing over my back or something, you know. Um, and I'm not saying that these families were doing it, but putting those two things together, so-called boats and slave ships and all this shit, it just make, and all the people that are all, all the statues that we have that are along the coast of the Americas of these people, these statues and these stone things that they have hiding under the, or well, it's not hiding, it's sunken underneath the ocean. Okay. But I don't know how I got there, because when I watched the mini documentary, I didn't think anything sinister. I was just like, oh my goodness, it's kind of attractive. You know what I'm saying? So even that could be an energy that's coming up from the type of women that, again, I mean, the type of men that women with the calling that I have might have been attracted to. You see? Because, the way I seen them, the clothing that they were wearing, I like nautical decor and things like this, okay? And seeing them in that attire, and also, on that fucking thing, pulling that rope and shit like this. I'm like, damn. You know, I don't know. I was just thinking about, like, that's cool, man. And to see that, some of these families or whatever have been doing this for a very long time. I didn't think about the sinister, because and that's why I'm here. Dark side. There's a dark side to everything. Okay. So I didn't even think about this. I watched this like 3 days ago. I didn't think anything dark when I watched it. I was just like that. I don't know why it's so attractive to me. And I kind of watched it. I wish I would have watched the whole thing, but I didn't. um and they were out there with their families, and their families were learning, and their daughters and stuff. It just was a nice thing. And I don't know, it seemed so wholesome, right? But the song called Dark Side keeps coming on. I'm thinking, why you keep wanting me to look at the dark side? And then we pulled this card yesterday that was stuck in this book with the Harry Potter identity about everybody has a light and a dark side. It depends on which one you like to stay on. Okay, and I go down the middle. If I got to go over here, I'll look there real quick, and then, I got to go back and forth now. Okay? So, but today, now that part, so you see how I'm saying that romanticizing it right then was like, that shit would be kind of attractive. I think so. And I could get on there and stand on the top of that motherfucker and say, I'm on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? And even at the part where, I could just sit there and, be like, how you work this? Okay. Like this, for real. Okay, turn it like this. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get off of it. Okay. But I'm just saying, okay, that romanticized. But then the part set in, like right now, when I just said that, something about me coming down here about to look up boats and do something on that, okay? And then seeing a darker side of it, okay? Because somebody keeps saying that they're sitting on the edge of the sea, or somebody's keep on making something on an account like they are waiting on the shore. That's kind of crazy. Remind me of even one night I was seeing these fishermen outside at the lake, and they were fishing and stuff like this, and I was sitting out there for a while, and it was dark outside or whatever, and I was watching them fish for a little bit, and I was hearing those fish plopping around, in the water or whatever. That's when I first met my little ferret friend, or my little weasel friend that stays down there by the lake. Okay. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent, and I didn't want to do that. So we're back here, okay? So again, this could be something here, all right? Judgment is being called here. There's something about this energy here. Um, all right. And I feel like maybe this is going to tie into what we're going to read about these boats in a second, okay? Oh, no, don't fall down here. Okay? But that's what I was saying. So when I told y'all, if people be like, send me a picture of you and your dad and do all this shit, I already told y'all what somebody was doing. But again, I digress, because I feel like there's a masculine energy that watches over me. And you heard how I said watches over me. You know what I'm saying? And this energy, this could be like in a likeness of a god or something like this, okay? And God energies are all over the planet. It's just chosen ones are different. And this could be somebody that benefits. Like I said, I don't know, because some of these people are complete strangers. Somebody could benefit from what these women do or what they're doing with these women, and this might even turn a masculine energy from dealing with somebody. But I just don't know who's doing what. If source want me to know, it's gonna come out in the video. So you know that there's never gonna be no malicious reason why I'm doing a video. If anything, I might be trying to. Again, I'm not even gonna, like, if I feel like somebody's pulling on my energy, or they like, hey, what you think about this? I might do the video on what I think about it, but you might not like what come out of it. So just make sure you're on the right side, because when I read some shit, it's gonna go there, and if you on the wrong side, it's gonna probably come the fuck out. So again, nobody's literally asking me anything, but if I go online, or if it comes up in my feed, or a download comes to me and say, hey, what's what such and such doing? Just check on them real quick. And I check on somebody, and it seemed like they cool, or I don't get no energy off of them, then okay. But sometimes it's like, check on him. He calling you or something like this. Okay. But I don't know what for. And then I might go deeper or whatever, or look even online about something or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, this is what the fuck they in. Oh my goodness. And then something like this. Okay. And I don't know necessarily if these people want me to. Okay. This could be God just pulling on my energy, saying, look at it. I don't know if it's them, God. It could be somebody's enemy that could be trying to pull on my energy to get me to speak on something about somebody. But I know what I'm not going to do is try to manipulate the situation. It's going to come out exactly how the fuck it is. Because again, it says in the Bible that you should help those that don't have money. So some of these people might be showing you a appearance of them, thinking that they got to look all some kind of way for you to want to help them. And really, you just connected to them, and you just care about them, or cared about them. But if they hate me, then I don't want to do anything. I don't want to like you. I don't want you to sneak around and trick me or nothing like that. I'm just you know what I'm saying? I'm a pure-hearted motherfucker. I don't have no agenda for nothing. Like, it's just, there are good people. It could be a good place, but people are choosing something else. Yeah, Seven of Swords. God wants somebody to know that somebody's stealing something, and this could be a family of these sailors. I don't know. I'm hearing Sailor Moon. I think that's a cartoon or something. But I guess we'll figure it out here. He's a pirate. Somebody's a pirate. Okay. This could also be, again, this is looking like a phallic here. Okay. And then there's this brown stuff here. So okay, listen. Okay. All right. This could also be about people needing to penetrate you or something like this in some kind of way. They might do this and then steal from you, or it could be stealing energy from you, or it could be stealing it could be stealing some type of elevated way of seeing or hearing from you. If somebody tried to sire you or mount you this way without your permission. And some people could be trying to do that here. These people know all about it, and they're drugging people and doing this to them. Okay, to try to get something to happen. And this could also affect your thinking, or your it could create blockages, literally, or a wedge or a blockage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So again, somebody could have been manipulating the situation here. There's like a Spider-Man energy with like a dragon or a serpent or a fiery serpent or plume serpent energy. Okay, it's this is kind of like giving me plume serpent Quetzalcoatl energy here. All right, so somebody could be using some type of manipulation here to force a grip or to grip somebody or to get somebody or whatever. All right, somebody might have some ancient Mayan or Moshe energy or something like this in their blood here. Mexican or something like this. Okay. We have the Six of Swords here. Somebody doesn't want somebody to go. They want somebody to have to work hard for something. And or some people may not be able to continue on. They may have to work hard. This could be you, or because somebody's trying to trap somebody here, and somebody wants somebody to be in toil and labor here. So again, I don't know whose story that is. Okay. But then again, this also could be giving you an ultimatum that you could call judgment on this person here that's a pirate or been taking somebody's booty or doing something like this. Okay. I just heard ditty. Okay. So everybody been talking about that shit lately. So I don't know. I say that's that Tay energy here. But again, this could be this energy. Okay. Somebody could be dealing with something here. Okay. Somebody in the likeness of somebody. Here go this ER or Somebody's name could be Ernestine or something as well. And Tay. You hear me? You hear me? This could be also because some masculine energy might want to deal with a feminine energy, but somebody's great grandfather could be an ancestor, or it could be something like this that ain't feeling it because they may have feelings for this person, because somebody could be a feminine energy inwardly. This is the kind of shit that we're dealing with right now. And I don't know if this is God's plan or some kind of cuckoo doctor or something, some cuckoo scientist. All right. I don't know if this is God's plan, but we got that and Tay. This could be this I don't think so. But this could be some type of energy here where somebody could have reincarnated a feminine energy here in another vassal here in order for them to have remembrance of this energy. Like, this is the shit that somebody's doing. This is definitely Yakub energy. I'm hearing T or Tay. And then how do you fight that? If there's an inheritance for you, what if somebody reincarnates as an older person and this masculine energy want to take your stuff and run off with this female? Or every time they do this to a granddaughter that's coming into her fullness, and they just go back and use your energy or go back in the lineage and take somebody else out of like a sarcophagus or a something kind of state here, and then and end up taking from their grandchild or something and running off with another cousin or something like this, or another person or something like this. I really think that these people, because I just wrote today on Facebook, I will not regard your reincarnated versions of these mothers, these mean mothers and grandmothers or something like this. Some of you have these reincarnated energies right in the house with you as your children, so called. And it's really they're carrying the energy of a deceased ancestor, supposedly a deceased. Okay. So maybe like this could also be attachments as to creativity. Like there's all energies that probably are always around, and they're looking for who could be inspirational, who could be the next this or that or something like this. You know how they say put offerings out or food out for your ancestors. Okay. This could also mean for somebody to Like if you knew who your ancestors was, say your ancestors were shoemakers, because I keep on, maybe somebody's name could be that, but I keep on thinking about shoemakers, or Geppetto with Pinocchio, or like I told you guys, I went into that shoe store in Kenosha one time, and this man was very it was an elderly man, but he was telling me like the history of that building and how long he was there. And it was just not, I don't know, I pay attention to details, and I like to see people, um in their environment, like their work environment. And so just to see some of the old antique things that were still in the shop, the little pieces of leather hang, like I'm just a very, I don't know, fucking visual person. But it just felt like he was very inviting as well. It felt like that was his home away from his home, and then and I was thinking about it too, like um sometimes I think about like this shit look boring as hell right now because don't nobody come around the side of town. You know what I'm saying? But again, I could imagine it lit up back then when everybody was walking or walking around, and people probably coming bustling and busting in inside of the out of the store. I could hear like the little bell and shit when you open up the door. I could imagine this. Okay. So maybe the doors be still open late at night and people still be out there doing stuff, a little chess table outside the store or something where men would sit down and play. I just be imagining shit like this. So I don't know. It's very inspirational to go into people's workplaces, especially if it's not so professional. Because it looked dingy a little bit and everything like this. Okay. I'm weird. Okay. Just call me weird. But that I just remember that man, that nice man. And I think I had to go toward the back to get some, and it was just, I don't know, it was just nice. Okay. And oh, so same thing. There's a lady that I had to get a zipper fixed on my daughter's dress for a dance, and I don't know how long she been in that building. It seemed like a long time, but it's her business. The building is like probably no bigger than my basement right here, but it's like the uniqueness of her and her dressmaking style. You know, um, I admire people. I couldn't do it, but I admire people that in a small town that nothing is going on, is boring and dry. You know what I'm saying? I just figure if you like were in a fashion district, the shit would be fun as hell. But just on a slow corner in the town, and you got to go from your house and go to this store, and only one customer a day come in or something like that, I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I just, that's why I'm trying to be real careful about what the fuck I pick next. You know what I'm saying? I'd imagine that he had like a little helper or assistant or something in there that he was very fond of or something back in the day, but now it's just him, you know? I don't know. I just be thinking about shit like that. But anyways, I don't know how we got all the way over there. I don't know, y'all. Okay? But I feel like that's how people should be able to talk. I'm hearing the way you light up like nobody else, okay? So again, I don't know. Maybe somebody likes the way you talk or something. It could be inspirational to them. Because everybody's so just like get to the point-ish, these days. All right? So again, we have a Knight of Wands coming in towards this Temperance Angel. And I don't like the way that look. I don't think I ever had these two cards laid on top of each other. Because this could be somebody that's very balanced. This could be a godlike energy or something like this. It's almost like fallen angels are bullying what they call earth angels, or people that are angelic that just ended up on earth. You get what I'm saying? It might have been your time to take flight and do something a long time ago, but somebody keeps stealing your destiny. And these are the people that say nobody can take your destiny, but obviously, motherfucker, they is. Or they can try to do something to your pineal gland or something and take your shit. So again, hopefully, I don't know, this is the Dark Knight of Wands. A Dark Knight of Wands could be coming in on a Temperance Angel here, okay? Somebody could be pissed off about you balancing something out for somebody or something like this. And again, sticking your neck out for somebody, but maybe you wasn't even trying to do that, or maybe you was. I don't know. I'm seeing CC. Yeah, somebody could be a cash cow energy. So again, you could be a cash cow. And that may be why they want to send a Knight of Wands out to you. to impregnate you. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, because the little boy car jumping over the fence came out. Some of these women are would like to send their sons in on you and have you trapped and stuck so that you can be a slave to their family after they stole all of your you may be a royal, or you might be somebody that had a large inheritance, and these people will send their sons in on you, whether they're star seeds or not, to impregnate you so they can have you still stuck in their family line, and they can keep doing this shit over and over again. Some people are trying to do transplants of baby bumps or something like this so they can then take those children out of your belly and bring them into their family and have a reason why they stole money from you, and set up some kind of account, like, this way, if you keep this child, you'll get this and that X amount of money coming into your account. And this could be a ring of people doing this so that they can be okay with themselves about stealing from you. But the children are going to grow up with these ladies that are going to hate these babies like they hated your fucking guts. But they know that you are an extraordinary being, and they know about your light. And so again, and they know that finances are going to come with those children, and that's why they did it. I'm just trying to tell you the new age. Somebody saying, welcome to the new age. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. So we got the 3 of Wands here going forward. There could be some kind of drought, or again, we got the Ace of Wands coming in reverse. This could be somebody that was working hard towards something and they could have lost it all. They may be able to move forward, but they seem like they're moving forward with nothing here, because the Ace of Rods energy could be a god in the a god energy in the reverse that could have came up to hit it or hit something. Okay, hit them up or hit it up. Okay, something like this, and somebody could be in the I don't know why I want to say this could be some type of we'll just keep that to ourselves. Somebody could be, you know, this could be a spark or something, or it could be something else. Okay. We got the Fool card. Okay. Yeah. Somebody feel like they should have just gave somebody what they were supposed to get them in the first place, instead of doing all this. Somebody is now seeing, why was they seeing it like, oh, you doing too much, you doing too much. Well, damn, if somebody did all this to me, I bet you the fuck I would be doing too much. And I feel like somebody feel foolish because they had somebody manipulating them up here, making them think that somebody was doing too much. And all in all, they was blind to see that you wasn't doing too much. You was just trying to tell them something. And that's just what it is. Okay. So we have the 5 of Wands here. Yeah, I think this is the 5 of Wands. It's funny, I can't find my glasses right now. In reverse here. 5 of Wands in reverse. So again, somebody about to set fire to something, fire to the rain or something. Maybe so that you don't set fire to the rain. Somebody could have lied on you. And then also, you know, somebody could have told a lie that could have got you offset some kind of way in the justice system or something like this. And now they're deciding not to burn something down because somebody could have went to court and tried to get a case on you or something like this, and they could have lied on you, and this could be stagnating something. These people could be also knowing that they stole from you, and they're trying to get you caught up with some kind of case or something like this that's not legit. Like, these people is crazy as fuck, man. They gotta go. They gotta go. They can't stay. They gotta go. They gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. When you gotta go. These people also have been doing some type of something with people's identity to ruin your identity beyond the point of recognition. You understand me? You could have a clean slate. You might not even have nothing on your damn credit or something like this. Anything that was on there could have been wiped out 10 or 7 years ago or something like this. Somebody could be fucking up your whole credit or something. Or they could be using a straw man. Okay? They could be using a straw man to do this. Okay? So again, something about somebody's business. Somebody can have a business, or you might be running a bit, or this could be your business or something like this. And somebody might be saying that you don't, or you never had a business. Somebody could be saying, denying that you had a business. And I don't know why. People are calling my phone, and I don't even think I had this phone number back then. I could have very well had it, but I don't. So thinking about this store, I had a store right around the corner from this man. Okay? I didn't rent out his place. I think he was even selling it for a cheap price. I think that's why I looked at it. Okay. But I ended up renting a place around the corner from him. Okay. And it's so funny because somebody keeps on calling me and asking me, is this the name of my business that I had back there? And I think that's so weird. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't. Because every time I think about memories of that store, every time I think about memories of that store, I see myself on a dark night, because it was a cute little storefront with the little window and everything like that. And every time I think about leaving that store, it's a dark night. And I be trying to hurry up and lock that door and get out of there and get in my car, which usually would be parked right in the front. And I don't know why I just see myself getting up in that car. And I don't know. That's the only memory. Like, I remember being in there, sitting around, waiting for people to come. You know, my daughter, it was a little room in the back. I had to set up because she was just a little baby. I had to bring her there, everything like this. I remember people, like crazy, weird men coming in there. And then again, some man tried to put his foot in my door and try to get in and try to talk to me, even when I said, no, I'm not open right now. And I'm not whatever, whatever. And he was trying to force his way into the store or whatever. And that's when Taurus was like, no, you're not about to be having that store then. But I just really wanted to try it out and everything, you know. I was kind of sad. You know, the rent was agreeable and shit like this. You know, it was decent enough. And I really wanted to try it out, even though I knew it wasn't a proper place. I just wanted to try to have a store. And, you know, it worked out good or whatever until that shit started happening. Right. It just was crazy. Like drunk people was coming in there and, you know, stumbling all over the place and shit, knocking shit down. You know, it was just not good. Okay. And so, you know, I be thinking like, shit. You know, did something happen to me outside that motherfucking store? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because I don't know why it's one night when it looks so dark out there, and I was like, I don't want to go, because I think a couple times tourists came to pick me up or something like this, at the dark time, at dark or whatever. But I don't know, because I'm seeing myself getting in that car on that other side or whatever like this. I don't know. I don't know. I could be picking up on a memory of somebody else, because these are old buildings here. They were like really old storefront buildings. I could be picking up whatever happened to another person or something. I don't know. Mm. Now that I know, you know, I didn't know back then that I was actually psychic. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know back then that that's what it was, or that I could be a medium, or I could be picking up on other people's energy. I didn't know that. So maybe it's something else happened to somebody else right there on that corner or something like that. But we got the Two of Pentacles here. Mm. Why am I thinking about the owner? Hmm. Mm. You know? Let me find out that I'm like a girlfriend of vampires or some shit like this. And I can't see them. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out some shit like this. Mm-mm. We got death here. Let me find out that's what this whole shit is. Is somebody could be a medium or something, or somebody could be pushing me into mediumship, or it could be a calling. I don't know. Somebody might want you to bring yourself to the other fucking side so that y'all can really have fun. Because somebody could be gone here. Because it said right there that somebody was in there together in the garden together or something like this. But now somebody is walking around as just a spirit. We got death right here. I don't know. We got the world in the reverse on the top of the deck. I feel like something is too late. Something is telling me somebody got to preserve themselves, because these clowns is not going to want to do right by somebody when they're gone. I'm just hearing that. Somebody's not going to want to do right by somebody. If you got it, you got it, what I just said. I mean, some could have happened to somebody a couple times or something in some lifetimes or whatever the fuck this is. Mm. Two of Pentacles, somebody could be here trying to, you know, do some kind of crazy acts or something to get you to, play around with them or do something or kill yourself, nigga. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles too. Okay. He don't have no pentacle, but I don't know. This is crazy. Come on over to the dark side. This don't have to be a literal death. This could be just like leaving the matrix behind or some shit like this. Okay. But again, so if you black in the eyes of law, you already like this. So what step now do a motherfucker want you to take? The second death? What is that? I can't tell you, baby. I can't tell you what it is, man. Okay. Mm. Yeah, this might be somebody might be telling you this the only way that you're gonna get whatever this is that you got to get. All right. I don't know. Because somebody is sneaking a knife in their thing right here coming towards somebody. All right, with this Knight of Swords. Okay. This is my Christ card. And then we got again the 6 or the 9, the 9 of Cups. Okay, maybe this is what this is. Okay. We got somebody, okay, that we got the Knight of Swords with the sword in his chest sneaking, and then we got the 9 or something. So I don't know. Something telling me don't even fuck with that. All right. Don't even mess with it. And we got a dark hermit energy. Yeah. Something telling me don't even, okay. Don't even deal with that. So I'm gonna stop that there. I'll be right back.